Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And figure today we do something a little different. We're gonna make some French toast keto style. Got some things to get into in this video about the keto diet in general to my regular subscribers, and anyone else who wanders across this video and may be interested in whatever in the heck I gotta say. Alright, so I'm gonna make some keto French toast because I got some keto stuff to eat up, but I'm fixing to transition off of the keto diet, and you may see some video later today with me eating something else, and I'll get into why as time goes on. But yeah, let's make some French toast. Got me a medium-sized mixing bowl here. And I did not get any paper plates, so I got some of these rectangular shaped bowls here. It's going to be my paper plate today for my French toast because it can be. It's the best I have for the moment, but I'm gonna break open about 3 eggs. You want it to be eggy. And these eggs don't have to be room temperature or none of that stuff. These are cold, straight out of the refrigerator. Not much to French toast, to be honest with you. At least not my method. Alright. So, let me get out my whisk here. I'm going to wash it off. Alright, got my whisk clean, and this is optional too. You can just do egg. I'm gonna put a little bit of this silk coconut milk in there. It's low carb, of course. Then we're just gonna whisk this together here. Until it's well combined and uniform. And if you got a stand mixer, it makes it a little bit faster, which is what I should be using instead, but hey, being lazy today. This right here, it says cinnamon, but I got Lakanto monk fruit mixed with the cinnamon in this. So it was like a half of container of cinnamon. I had a whole container, so I just mixed up some of this in there, and it's kind of like a half and half cinnamon, half golden monk fruit sweetener. You can use the sweetener of your choice, but yeah, it's a mixture of the golden and the cinnamon together. Because what's French toast without it, right? You can put you a cap of oil in there if you want to, or it's not necessary if you don't want to. I'm going to be using some butter. I'm running out of butter, so I'll go ahead and get that heated up in the pan here. It don't take a lot. Just like with the pancakes. It don't take a lot. But we're going to wait on that to heat up. And might have to break out a stick of butter. But anyway, we'll work on heating this pan up. We'll get back with you. Alright, now that my butter is melted on one side, I got this Keto Culture white bread. You can get this from Walmart. It's one of the cheapest ones, and it's kind of like a thin slice of loaf bread. And we're just going to dip both sides into that mixture really well until it gets a little soggy, and we're going to put it on the frying pan like that. And we're going to cook it the way you would any French toast. So when that side browns, we'll flip it and continue the process until we have a stack of these. Alright, so I think we're ready for our first flip, and as you can see, we got a little bit of golden brown on there. And good thing about this is you can double dip it like some people do in French toast, make it more, but I got the pronounced golden ring like I get with the pancakes around there. Got the egg wash all in the bread there. It's a good looking piece of French toast right there. I am happy with the outcome of that. I did wind up having to find me a stick of butter. But hey, it'll work. It'll work. Looking good so far. Looking great so far. Uh-oh. It is heavy. Once it soaks up that egg mixture, it's a heavier food item. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, we got a little ways to go with that one. I'm gonna add a little more butter to the pan just to get that other side good and buttered up like this one. Let it melt down a little there. Throw it in there like that. And yeah, we should yield the same browning result and get that little crispy ring around there. You know, that's very, very, very important to get. In my opinion. In my opinion. Yeah. That should do the trick. Alright, so let's flip her now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we want right there. Put that on the plate. Go ahead and put a little bit of, ooh, that's a little too much. Go ahead and put a little butter on there like that. And go ahead and put some of that log cabin sugar free on there. Then we'll work on our next piece. We'll make a 3 stack out of this one. And yeah, we'll just continuing on. Okay. Break that in half a little bit there. Get that butter good and melted in there. We're running low on the cinnamon. You just add more. Add a little more. Ooh, that thing good and drenched in there now. Look at that. Look at that. We'll do this one the same as we did that one. Keep adding the stacks. Alright. That's piece number 2. Ooh. We're getting a stack up there, folks. We're getting us a stack up there. Let that be melting in the pan there. Add me a little bit of butter to the top of this piece of French toast. And more syrup. Sky's the limit. You could add some whipped cream, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. As far as French toast concerned, you do you. Okay. A little more cinnamon on there. There we go. I'm telling you, this cinnamon golden monk fruit is a winning combination for French toast. Ooh. We got that piece good and soggy. Now we toast it up, and that'll be a stack right there. One stack down. Alright folks, so there it is, the finished product. Well, not so fast. Let's decorate it up. This is St. Patrick's Day after all. We gotta celebrate with some breakfast here. So I looked it up, and it turns out that French toast is an Irish and an British English food. So we'll put a little whipped cream on ours. Can't forget that syrup on top of the whipped cream now, can we? And just for good measure, a little bit more of that cinnamon sprinkle there. Ooh, that's some good looking French toast right there, folks. Ooh, want to slide on me. Let's get some of that whipped cream right there. Tear into it right there. Look, you don't need to look at the Irish to tell you whether or not this is good. Oh, that's so sinfully good it don't even taste keto. This is also what I wanted to discuss about why I might be giving some keto stuff a break. Despite this fact, this is very low carb, because the whipped cream, zero sugar, zero carbohydrates on it. The keto culture bread, I think it's got 1 net carb per slice. The eggs got 0 carbs, but coconut milk's got 2 net carbs per serving. So in all of this French toast, I might have maybe 5 total net carbs or something. Like that, but it is very calorie dense. Eggs by themselves are very calorie dense, and this soaks up that egg and milk. It is definitely not something I would recommend for every day. When you're trying to lose weight. And this is something you could easily fix and eat very often because it's that good. It is just that good. And I am trying to lose some weight. And all of my weight loss that I've gotten so far, the 30 pounds, because I'm stuck at 30 pounds. Haven't been able to move much. I'm stuck at like between 305 and 308 pounds. Been fluctuating a bit there. But it's right at 30 pounds overall. And my first 20 in the first month was due to calorie counting. It's beaten out the keto hands down. Even though a lot of the keto stuff, like the bread, is a lot lower calorie in bread than I normally use. A lot lower. But I don't think it's very fair for me to continue to discuss keto when keto people ain't even interested in this keto bread. They're just not. They're not interested in it. They don't like me talking about it. They would prefer to read the ingredients list and tell you how wrong it is to eat that, and how making some kind of recipe they come up with is the better option to eat. And a lot of times you don't know the calorie amounts you're taking in. Like I'm sure this is a lot. A lot of calories. All that butter. And of course, you know, I heard another keto person talking today about, and they've been doing it for 10 years and they're still doing it, talking about how keto quit working for a lot of the big time gurus, and that's why they no longer talk about it. They've all jumped to carnivore. Because the people they were talking to haven't lost any weight. And I've told you in the past, go onto everyone's channel history all the way back to their first video. If they were skinny to start with, before they started talking about a keto or a carnivore or any kind of diet you can think of, then how do we know that's how they lost it? I suspect everybody loses it through some sort of intermittent fasting or longer form of fasting, like an alternate day or a 3-day fast. Or people tend to lose the weight and they tend to see what's popular and tend to jump on it and say, oh, this is the diet I'm on, it caused all of my weight loss. But then when you wake up in the real world, it takes a little more than just a certain diet. You gotta sustain away from food a little bit, and it's just not fair for me to talk about keto when fasting is the way I lost weight in the past on this channel. And it's how I've lost weight so far this year. It has nothing to do with the keto aspect of things at all. But hey, let me know what you think about the French toast. Alright folks, that's all I got for this video. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.